because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong, sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
Yeah, exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. He will find the rookie from Purdue. That's Rondale Moore. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Shotgun now from Murray. And Daniels has it, left side.
Oh, man.
And some room to roam now.
That's
And
not
down to
dumbass
the
call.
11.
You gambling too
A
much now,
huge
dude.
play there for Arizona. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Josh Allen, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. To throw is Murray. That's Isabella open on the right side. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. And here now is the Jaguars' all-time leading scorer in another uniform. He had over 1,000 points for the Jags, Josh Scobie. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good.
Bro, they called the man Josh Scobie and then finished it off with Josh Prater.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days.
He had that hole to the left, boy. You gotta see that. You gotta see it.
And smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 25-yard line. Lawrence will throw. Shark's got it left side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On first down, Lawrence.
Oh, shit. That should have been intercepted.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
It is. Join their party. You can.
They'll run with ETN. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Jan, hold on. Wait a minute. Jay, if you're going to join them, you better do it now, because you got literally 30 minutes, man. But hey.
And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And yes, I'll get down with you tomorrow.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with them down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. From the gun, Murray. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Murray. And this is
oh my gosh. Between, are you fucking serious?
That nearly picked. It's 2nd down.
Bro.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line.
Shit just happened.
19 on the last play, 19 more here at another first down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Prater's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Boy, you better stop playing with these kickers.
Great return. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half.
We starting off good, man. Let's go ahead.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Another tote for Etienne. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
What play did I just pick? What the fuck, man?
Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this off to Etienne.
Oh my God! Come on, man.
Not before he takes it across the
40-yard You got away with one there, but
another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him at the back.
All right, then that means he's in the game right now or something.
That time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence.
No, just a second longer. Just a second longer. Marvin Jones is open.
Now it's 3rd down.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head out of harm's way.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
No!
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's supposed to go to Agnew. This shit,
that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they were able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
He booted that.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was
man,
theirs, but now
at least a field
let's get the
goal out
momentum
of that,
back on
man.
our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Play fake. Murray. He's going to look deep for more. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Murray going to throw.
What are you doing, yo? Come on, man.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions.
It's interception, y'all.
Both attempts. This time on third down.
What are y'all doing?
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot?
Hey, my son say they not joining my party, Dad. Nah, I told him, I said, because y'all was in the game already. Alright, I'm going to the fourth quarter right now. Alright.
ETN once more. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 45 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
And that's a pleasing run there by Travis Etienne. And every time I see him carry it, I think of the word mature. Why? 4 full seasons at Clemson, not something you normally get with a running back. Had almost 5,000 yards rushing, the school record, along with 70 rushing touchdowns. That's both the school record and ACC record.
I didn't even know that was for him.
Running back taken in the draft after Najee Harris from Alabama, number 25 overall. He's now wearing number 1 in the NFL after wearing number 9 at Clemson. He loves those single digits.
From the 39, Lawrence.
Come on, you break that tackle and that's touchdown, man.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it third down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or 2 short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the right hash, this from 48.
Oh my gosh, he is not going to make that, though. That wind going 5 miles per hour.
By the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this
first down,
third
y'all. What we doing?
From here, this would have been a 40.
Oh, Lord.
No,
that's what we on? Shit.
Going for it. Here's ETN.
No. Good stop, yo.
Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day. 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Murray now. Getting this out to the flat. Mostert. Room here to run.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Hold him to 3, boys. Let's go.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back now in Jacksonville. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd and 11 now. Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Second and goal from the 1. Connor will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
We coming.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray.
Dude was supposed to stay. Where the fuck is he at? Look at the defensive play, yeah. He was supposed to stay. That motherfucker came all the way to the middle.
And you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result, but he opted for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now ETN to start the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 55 rushing yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Jordan Phillips is the one on the stop. On play action, Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is going to be
he has no fucking arm, dog. Fucking bum.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What? Oh, hold on. It's 4th quarter.
On the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down. Murray now to throw. And this is complete to Moore.
There was nobody over there.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Like the play is literally right there.
And Rondale Moore, a 2nd-round pick from Purdue, only 5'7", 181, may have prevented it from going in the 1st round. But what a cerebral player, a great competitor, and his run after the catch as impressive as anyone had in the draft. Nice catch there, picks up a 1st down.
Oh,
there
I seen
goes
that.
A deep ball, end zone.
I seen
and
that.
That is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And
So
the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown.
Alright, I gotta run this out.
Prater for the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now it's Hyde on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
You know that's bullshit.
Fourth quarter.
All right,
maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. Touchdown, Jaguars! Travis Etienne, 73 yards. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 56 yards on the ground for him so far. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Murray now on 1st down. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Murray. This one caught by Isabella.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
first and 10. It's Mostert.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. To throw is Murray. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
On the handoff, this is Mostert.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Andre Cisco there on the stop.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get into all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, they do pop one.
Oh, my God, yo. How was that? That's Madden for you. He's right there.
And in the final seconds, forget overtime.
That's pick. I left.
This thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
The finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Extra point good by Prater, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend.
He's
that.
open.
But also, you can't allow the
I want to pick it
as much time
again.
as he wants to set up and throw it.
That's
Maybe you
touchdown.
bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
Fuck.
Cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure.
He was open. I'm so shitty, yo.
After the incompletion, they'll
Yeah,
try
that's what
once
you
more
better
from the
do. I missed my
20-yard line
chance.
on
Good
second
game.
and 10.
He was open the last time.
A final shot now for Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And how is he not tackled?
Picked off by Marco Wilson. And the Cards are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.